I just realized this is perfect. I'm going to be talking about God, and I'm wearing an Evangelion shirt. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about God. So, 90% of you can click this video closed, I guess, because I know that that's offensive for some people. So, see ya. Anyway, for the rest of you, I have a story. It's not mine. This is one of those stories that when local pastors come together for meetings, they will share faith-promoting stories with each other for them to tell each other's congregations. And this just so happens to be one of those stories that in the church that I used to go to when I was 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, around those ages. Pastor shared this story, and I've just always thought that it's very cool, and it's always been one of the most basic viewpoints I have on how I think a person should live their life. So the story goes that I'm gonna tell this like from the storyteller's perspective, like as though I'm like the pastor, basically. So the story goes is that I had a dream that I was in heaven, and I was walking along a stone path. God the Father was to my right. And I asked him, "Where are you taking me?" And he said, "You'll see. You'll understand." At the end of the road, it splits into a fork, and there are two mansions that look identical, one on the left and one on the right. At first, we go into the mansion on the left, and inside there is a banquet hall that spans into the horizon. Beyond what the eye is capable of seeing, it just reaches that point of such an immense distance inside this unbelievably large building. And it's just one table of food and people sitting on either side of it as far as the eye can see. Except nobody has any elbows. People's arms are straight. They cannot bend at the elbows. All they can do is move their hands at the wrists and the shoulders. They have no elbow movement. It's kind of jarring and disturbing to have to see a human in that, condition. But what was more disturbing is as everyone was trying to pick up food off of their own plates, the only thing they could do was raise their hands and arms up over their head and vainly attempt to drop food into their own mouths. There was food everywhere. Most people were just crying and complaining, and we left that mansion, and I just felt strongly disturbed, and I asked God, "Why would you show this to me?" And he said, "You'll see. You'll understand." So we go back to the fork in the road, and we go to the other mansion. It looks exactly the same on the inside and the outside. And all the people sitting at the table have the same condition, that they have no elbow joints. They just have arms that can only reach straight out in front of them. But inside of this banquet hall, everyone is being cheerful. There's laughter filling the hall and joyful conversation. And the only difference is that people were reaching across the table, picking up someone's food off of their plate and feeding it to them, and the person across from them would do the same for them in turn. That was the only difference. And then I woke up, and then I understood. That's all I got for you. God bless.